Departed underground path for the next destination. Went right back in, too. Really, Miss Rosette, what are you doing?
I don't know, Jerry!
Departed the underground path for the next destination. I said Rosette, not George Costanza.
Well, you should have been more specific, Jerry!
Departed Fighting Dojo in Saffron City for the next destination. Went to the Pokemart, spent a lot of money for hyper potions.
That's not a lot of money. It's a mild amount of money.
And Rosette saved the game at this location, Silph Co.
Alright, so...
This is Rosette. I've infiltrated Silph Co.
Very good. Very good, Snake. Now, you need to get to the top floor so you can get the Silph Scope.
Roger, big boss. I'm on it.
Wow, I thought you were going to say, but my name's not Snake.
Well, my name's not Snake, but I'm on it.
Yep.
You're causing us problems.
Let me just clear up something really quick. Last part, you guys heard me talk about, like, I had some issues with Wreck-It Ralph 2. My issue is simply that I wanted a logical progression. So, where Wreck-It Ralph 1 was based in the arcades, I wanted to have movie 2 be based in the console generation. Like, have Ralph go home. Do you get what I mean, Alex?
Yeah.
I wanted to have Ralph go home, and instead we're getting Ralph Breaks the Internet. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's very clear to me this is supposed to be an homage to being a better version of the Emoji Movie. Okay? And that's my issue with it. Is just like, okay, so we're going to see a bunch of jokes that are going to be funny, don't get me wrong, but we're also going to have a bunch of jokes that are basically saying, hi, we're better than the Emoji Movie. Hi, how you doing? Hi.
Well, let's hope they are better than the Emoji Movie.
Here's hoping.
Well,
I don't know if you can get better than Patrick Stewart playing the poop emoji, but, you know, you got to try. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I knew that.
Patrick Stewart played the poop emoji. It's like the only reason my brother went and saw the Emoji Movie is because Patrick frickin' Stewart. I just broke Alex. It's like, wow, somebody... So Alex is like in his head going, wow, one person saw the Emoji Movie. That's really sad.
I wish it was only one person, but that movie's still...
That's the sad reality. It isn't, is it?
No.
Nope, it actually was pretty successful.
Birdo's evolving.
Do you want to know another thing that's sad? The Angry Birds movie was fairly successful, so much so it's getting a sequel.
Yep.
Whoo, boy.
You're Birdo.
So you're not gonna you don't want to go see Wreck-It Ralph 2?
No, I want to see it. But I know what it's basically trying to do. I think it's just Disney trying to have a better take at the Emoji Movie.
I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers.
That's you're doing Para and Docs. That's 2. that's 2 brothers.
Well, now he's
Don't get me started, man. Don't do it.
We are the Brothers Paradox.
And we are here to clean your clocks. I will start this, Alex. Don't start it. I will finish it.
Okay.
You must agree to face the danger.
As villains go, we're kind of lame. But never mind that. Let's play a card game.
I'm glad that you went to the abridged version.
It's the only version I can remember.
Dude, let's just be honest. Both versions are pretty hokey.
Yeah.
In fact, somebody way back asked, like, when we were talking about, it was one of our parts where we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Yeah.
And I mentioned, like, the only reason that I ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Is to watch episodes that I like because either they're really funny or they're really, like, action-based kind of thing. And they said, like, well, what are some of the episodes that you'll go back and watch? First of all, that. I will watch Para and Docs. That is hilarious. I will watch both the original one and the GX version. Because it's Para and frickin' Docs.
Right.
Pretty much most of Duelist Kingdom is hokey.
Yeah. How did you hang in there, Coffee?
The only difference is that when you see Bandit Keith now, you want to actually say at the end of his line, in America.
Yeah.
In America.
Hold on there, mister. Now you don't make fun of my girlfriend or I'm gonna beat you up.
Oh, brothers.
Well, who's your girlfriend? Tina Armstrong is my girlfriend, and you know she is because she's wearing an American bikini. In fact, I'm wearing a very patriotic thong, but you can't see it. It's still there. I need to show you that joke sometime.
I'm sure.
The Spoonie experiment joke where he actually got the voice of Bandit Keith to do it too.
Oh, nice.
So that's awesome. And of course, the rendition that I love doing, which is American woman, don't stay away from me.
Rosette found 1 iron. Team Rocket's boss is terribly. What will happen if the tyrant takes over the world?
And he won't let us unionize. Well, good for him. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's as far as you'll go.
Let that not be confused with the Resident Evil 2. Oh, yeah! Different guy.
Different guy.
I was doing the song. Oh, yeah. I'm in a silly mood. I'm just quoting stuff. That's usually how these things go, right?
Sure.
There you go. Oh, no. You've been shown a scary face.
My speed fell. It doesn't matter because I'll quick attack you. Charbuck.
And of course, the joke I want to make is, you call that a scary face? I dare you to bring that to the Grumble. Isn't that his name?
Grumble?
The guy in All Real Monsters, the instructor.
Oh, I don't remember.
Ah, crap. I need to know this now. Who was basically doing a Tim Curry Rocky Horror Picture Show. Which is funny because I never got that as a kid while watching it, and then all of a sudden I see Rocky Horror Picture Show, I'm like, that's what he was imitating!
Let's see. I'll look. Let me give it a look.
Oh! See, we both have research devices, and you're getting to it quicker. It's like the Grummel or the Grumble. Something like that.
The Grumble.
The Grumble. Yeah, the Grumble.
Voiced by Greg Berger.
Yes. And by the way, I'll because of that performance, I love Greg Berger. I do. I love him more than I probably should. You know, like Steve Bloom.
Reach out grew to 37.
Let's just confess, because the fans have figured it out. I have a big crush on Steve Bloom. That's why we mention him every time we hear him. It's not because he's so saturated in modern day culture that he is recognizable any point. Like, all you have to do is just listen to a few bars. You're like, hi Steve Bloom. No, it's totally because I have a man crush on him.
Sure. Yeah, you totally do.
I have a man crush on his money.
Jeez, you gotten over Laura Bailey?
Not sure if I should answer this question.
I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers.
Before you step into this chamber, you must agree to face the danger.
You have tricked us with your magic box. We invite you
what was it? What was it? Oh, I can't remember the first line, but it was like, notify your next of kin. Oh.
Dude,
Notify your next of kin. You're trapped and the doors are locked. Ha! Hoo-ah! You face the brothers. Paradox. Against one duelist, one would be creamed. So you must duel as a team. So hokey, they are quotable.
oh my. It's been a long time since I watched the show, so I didn't remember this, but in Real Monsters, there's a recurring character named Marty, and he's voiced by Thomas Wilson.
Marty, crap.
I don't remember the character, but I just thought that was funny.
No, I know the name, but I'm just like sitting there. I'm trying to put the monster to it, because I know the 3 big ones: Crumb, Ickis, and Oblina.
Yeah.
And I love Oblina, by the way. She's
Yeah.
one of my favorite female voice actors. Oh, you know what? This actually reminded me of something that somebody wanted us to answer, because we talked about Nicktoons before on our parts.
Yeah.
They wanted to know if we had heard the news that Rugrats has gotten renewed.
Yeah.
Rugrats has gotten a 26 episode order and a feature film.
I swear I've been hearing these rumors for a while. So
does that mean like we're getting original Rugrats, or are we rebooting it?
What would you hope for?
Because you've already had the Rugrats grow up. You've already had the Rugrats grow up, so shouldn't we be following new Rugrats?
I'm sure it would just be the original characters.
Maybe. I mean, like, for me, I could pretend All Grown Up didn't exist, but, like, do I want Tommy Pickles again? I think they had enough seasons and went into enough stuff that I think that if you went with the original cast of Rugrats, you might have to have them go into toddler years just to get more stuff to talk about. That's me.
Oh god, they're even doing a live action CG hybrid film.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That just makes me think Baby Genius is all over again.
Or Boss Baby.
Well, Boss Baby's all CGI.
Well, yeah, it's all CG. And, no, I get your stuff with Baby Geniuses. I'm saying same level of humor.
Yeah, but that's something to be expected.
Which I would actually say that Rugrats was probably a step above both of those, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, well the first 3 seasons were.
That's the problem. Is like would the original creators be there, or would it be a brand new reboot? At that point, I would just say like if it's a brand spanking new reboot, just start from scratch. If you want to have Tommy Pickles, if you want to have Phil and Lil, if you want to have Chucky, you can just like brand new continuity.
Yeah, I mean,
don't act as if the original series happened, kind of thing. Because then at that point you can retell a lot of the cool stories that they did tell. Except maybe don't do what the original creators did, where they had to have those super zoomed in moments. Those got awkward after a while.
Which ones?
All of them. It got to be a habit in our house. Like my family loved Rugrats. 2 minutes in.
You mistook me for a Silph worker?
It's the glasses, man. It always works. It's called Superman syndrome. All you have to do is put on a pair of glasses, and I mean, Alex, just go ahead and show us. Take off the glasses. So that's who you really are. Holy crap. Super Alex. I never would have guessed. How did you get here? That's what happens, right? That's the difference of people who wear glasses and people who don't.
Yeah. They call it Clark Kenting.
Yep. Jiminy Christmas, man. Why can't I have glasses so that I can expose this? Because one of those personalities would be a total dick to people.
You already are.
What was that?
You already are.
I don't try to be, but to those who get upset by the things I say, yeah, I kind of am. I'm not denying that either.
Professor X.
So yeah, the Rugrats reboot, Andrea, what's your take on it? Like, I'd almost be tempted to show our daughter it because we loved Rugrats as kids, but I don't know. Where are you at, Andrea?
Well, I guess if I saw a reboot, I'll probably want to watch the original too.
Can we not show All Grown Up to our kids?
What is wrong with All Grown Up?
I thought All Grown Up was kind of boring.
It's been a while.
It almost felt like generic, boring sitcom. Like I'd seen these stories before in Boy Meets World, and probably done better.
You'd probably rather see All Grown Up as opposed to watching As Told by Ginger.
Yes, because I'd be afraid that they would eat me. Those lips were huge. They haunt me to this day.
I've been paying attention.
All you have to do is invert the As Told by Ginger lips and put them in a cave environment, and it's a cave that looks like a vagina. Which, believe it or not, that happens a lot in movies.
Caves that look like vaginas?
Yes, believe it or not. I only know this because a podcast has a frickin' award based around it. Yes, they actually they give awards at the end of a movie that they've seen, and one of them is the cave that looks like a vagina, and it has to look like that. So, believe it or not, we've had Krull and crap. I'm trying to think of the other big movies. Masters of the Universe had one. Star Trek 3 had one. Did Wrath of Khan have? No, it didn't have one because there really wasn't a cave. Well, there was, but. See, but they actually made an award calling it the Cave That Looks Like a Vagina Award.
Okay.
There you go. For those who want to know what the podcast is, it's called Film Sack. So look up Film Sack on iTunes. And while you're there, look up the GNRO podcast because we really do appreciate it. You see that look right now that Alex is giving me? That's the stop plugging your shit look. It's not like I do it a lot. Okay, I do it a lot. I can't deny it anymore. So we've come across 2 of the Rocket brothers. I need more para and dogs. That man next to me, he's such a coward.
Oh dear, help me please.
Yep, you're right. He is a coward.
The Rockets came and took over the building. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon.
By the way, we're out of Skittles in the break room. Don't share. Oh no.
You dare betray Team Rocket? You must die.
I didn't think I ever joined Team Rocket.
Yeah, he worked for Team Rocket? Wow. Rosette has a dark backstory that I wish we would have explored.
Actually had an idea.
That's what the dress is hiding. There's a shirt for Team Rocket underneath.
And a skirt.
Actually, I had an idea for a fanfic. Not her joining Team Rocket.
You had an idea for a fanfic. This is not good.
So it was based on a piece of fan art I saw. You've probably heard the creepypasta of the Pokemon Black, not Pokemon Black the game, but like the bootleg cartridge Pokemon Black. Yeah.
Yeah, because JonTron's done a joke on it, like where Pokemon actually die in it and stuff like that.
So somebody actually drew like a really cool piece of fan art of it, and they drew this version trainer, her with that creepy Pokemon Tower ghost, the one you can't see without the Silph scope.
Uh-huh.
And so I haven't done this or anything, but it did kind of make me consider the idea of writing a fanfic like based around the creepy Black story using this trainer. Based on that piece of fan art.
And why did you decide against it?
I just don't have time. That president serves him right for shipping me off to the Tisky branch. That's why Team Rocket came after us, I'm sure of it.
You're right, we should have sent you to Alaska. I know that's what the joke is. Before people jump down my throat, I know what the joke is. Yes, he's getting sent off to Alaska. He pissed somebody off.
I think it's actually in Siberia.
Well, that too. But there have been dramas that make the joke of like, oh, he got sent off to Alaska somewhere. Including West Wing, believe it or not. West Wing did that. They sent off poor Christian Slater to the Alone in the Dark movie, because that's literally the timing of that.
They put him on a bus.
Yeah, because he had 2 episodes in West Wing, and then he went out, and the reason he didn't have more was he was going to go film Alone in the Dark. I believe that's the timeline. It's just like, oh, so you went from a really, really great TV series to a really horrible movie. My apologies, Christian Slater. That pretty much killed your career, didn't it? I don't want to admit it, but yeah, I shouldn't have done that video game movie. Which they're talking about remaking, by the way.
They should remake Resident Evil.
They're remaking that too. Yeah. Except without Paul W.S. Anderson. In fact, the rumor is that Paul W.S. Anderson is considering doing the Alone in the Dark remake.
So he can make it even shittier. Okay.
I guess, like, well, the problem is like with Alone in the Dark, you're actually getting into Cthulhu. Because a lot of that stuff like literally borrows from from Lovecraft. So at that point, can you even do that? I'm not even sure. I don't know how well that would go over. I mean, Cthulhian horrors on screen, that goes over well, but I'm not sure, like, if there wouldn't be backlash for that. Because Alone in the Dark does borrow directly from Lovecraft. I think I blew Alex's brain. He's like, there's an actual movie that follows Lovecraft to the letter.
Apparently so.
Yeah, pretty much. And my advice would be, how about you fix your game series first? Because let's just all be honest with ourselves. There hasn't been a decent Alone in the Dark game since PlayStation.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of Alone in the Dark, but it's one of those series, along with like Silent Hill, where I feel bad for fans. You haven't had a decent game in years. And now, Silent Hill fans, you never will.
Dougie Doug.
Unless it's a pachinko machine.
Yeah, unless it's a pachinko machine.
Because frick Konami. Although, I'm starting to become convinced that Death Stranding is Silent Hills. I'm just going to go ahead and say that right here now. Because same protagonist, and it looks like similar story. I'm thoroughly convinced now. I think Death Stranding is that Silent Hill script, but modified.
Oh.
Which would be cool.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people wanted it because of PT. And now you might actually get it. All you guys care about is you get to see that one guy from The Walking Dead with his penis out.
Shoot. $2,400. And that's the end of the episode.
And we end on penis. All right.
Penis.